All right. Thank you so very much, Alanda, for being willing to open up and share with us about how you feel in regards to the time management organization workshop that we went through, the workbook that you've completed, and how it has made a difference and a shift in your life and your business and everything that you're doing with the new schedule. So I just have 3 simple questions for you. We're not going to be on here long, and I'll make sure I put a link to what you do below so people can come and find you. Okay. So first, tell me, what were you thinking before we did the time management and organization course about when it came to your schedule, your business, your personal, your job, your husband's job or business that you help him with? What were your feelings and thoughts about your schedule beforehand?
Basically, to be honest, mine was I need to get this together because I am forgetting and not showing up when I am supposed to. Like I know I'm supposed to be at work. That's automatic. But when it comes down to commitments and other things that I have signed up for, I've totally let it slip through the crack because I think, oh yeah, I need to put that on a calendar. I need to put that down. And it never gets put down. I have a calendar that I was supposed to write in. I have written in it, I think it's since February. I have pieces of paper or post-its that I write on. I lose them. So before I know I did not have a handle on it because like we would talk. And so I was like, oh yeah, I need to write this down. And a constant reminder of do this now. Do this now. I'm going to send you a link, do this now. And having a follow-up actually works tremendous. So having someone to hold you to what you commit to with the like, okay, I worked with other people that did the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, we're going to get together and I'm waiting for them to send me something.
So nobody had any meeting or nothing. It was just like, oh. No organization nowhere.
Right. And neither one of us did anything. Like, when were we supposed to meet? And it just slipped. So before then, I can handle my husband's calendar. And I even taught him how to get his calendar together. So he managed.
Wow. So you've taken this what you've learned in the workbook and you give it to him so he can be more organized as well on top of what he was already doing, but we can always get better. That's good. Well, thank you for that. Shout out to him. Tell him
yeah.
All right, so now tell me how has things changed? That's how you felt and that was your pain point. Now tell me how you feel now. What's your hope? What's your journey? What's your win now that you've implemented it? I do know it takes a little work because there's a lot that we go on, just like with me being a personal finance coach. People don't realize that there's so much that they have not included in their budget or in their plan until they actually write it down. So it's the same thing when we're putting together our schedule. It's a lot we try to juggle around, and it's 10% that we use of our brain. So now that you've done the work and you got it all down, what is your aha moment? How do you feel?
Oh, wow. To see it and to see what I actually do in a day.
Yes.
It gives me more organization that I was doing a lot of nothing. When I say a lot of nothing, I'm like, okay, I need to do this and I'll stop what I'm doing and go do it. Instead of me sticking to the time, and I'm still working on it because I haven't included personal time for the rest of the month. I did it for the first week or so. And I still haven't put it in for each week. Like
you should put that in, yes, because we forget and we'll work through our time or give our time away.
Absolutely. So this past Sunday, even though I had it on the calendar, I was still working. So I have to stick to it. If it's not in the calendar to do, I should not be doing it. So it has helped me to see it and see what I'm actually dependent on it now. Like looking like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay, I look and see it all on it.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have some time to do this, that, and other. No, I'm not ready to schedule it in. I'm even down now to my friend, and my friend told me I was doing too much, but I told her I am about to even schedule talking to them because I did not invite a friend to my birthday party last week, and I totally forgot to, and I did not. So
that's that personal time,
right?
Totally taking the time to have healthy relationships. We need to schedule that as well.
And I have to even put that in because I forgot to call 2 people back already.
Yep.
So that is going to be included. So it has helped me tremendously. Yeah.
Yay. All right. Well, good deal. Thank you so much again for sharing and letting us into your life, personal and business. Now, one last question. I promise you it won't be long. The last question I have is for somebody who's thinking, Like most of us, I don't need that. Create a schedule. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I got a planner. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking planners because I did it for a long time as an insurance agent. But if my planner wasn't in front of me and something else had my attention, I was still missing an appointment. I spent all that time writing it all down, the numbers and the details, or I leave it at home, or all kind of things. So what would you tell somebody who's on the fence? Like, maybe I do need this. My life ain't that bad. It's not that much in a disarray. What would you tell them?
What I would say is there's nothing wrong with extra, or there's nothing wrong with managing yourself more. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. We think we may have a handle on something, but in order to prepare ourselves for what we embrace it for the future, like if I set out to get many more clients, this is the best time to set it up. You don't have a lot of time. You'll say you don't have a lot of appointments. Your calendar is got a lot of spaces on it. This is the best time to organize a little bit that you do have. I remember my aunt was a minister, and she used to say, what is it? If you do something with a little bit, you be blessed with much. So just little things you have, manage that, and once you get that together, once you start seeing like, oh, okay, I go to church today. That's on the calendar. Put that in the calendar. I don't have time to do anything between 3 and 5 on Sunday because I'm doing A, B, and C. But the rest of your week is spaced out. But what I would suggest is it is always important to manage your time, because if you plan on getting more clients, it's best to do it now before you
create that space. Create that space in your mind and in your schedule.
Absolutely.
You're not overwhelmed. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey.
And if you ever get an assistant, they will need to know how to help you.
That's good. Yes. Well, thank you very much, Alanda.